Hey, and welcome to my channel here at Zestful Vibes. And today's topic is not all your passions are meant to be an income. Your passions, your incomes, your goals, your aspirations create you as a collective being, but do not identify as you. So don't get caught up in every little passion that you have is meant to be an income, is meant to be a huge success. Okay, it might actually have a different purpose for you. It might be that it's just there for fun. It could be there to pass time. It could be there to show you a delicate message. It could very well be there to be something big that you are not aware of. It could be anything, but it's just about adopting that delicate awareness, that extra scent when it comes to your passions and your interests, to hear how it wants to be expressed. You know, it could very well just be for fun. So you might, football, you might enjoy to play football, and you might start thinking, oh my God, I want to be the best footballer in the world. This could be big. I want to do this. This is so much fun. But what you might find is as soon as you start taking it just a tad little bit more serious, now you have to put the work efforts in. Now you have to train every day, and now you have to sacrifice this to make more time to play. You might have to sacrifice this, and that. And you might just find, hey, this is sucking the fun out of it. I don't want to do this anymore. And you might find that your favorite sport that you get lost in after work and a stressful day is becoming of a chore now. It's a responsibility. And it doesn't have the same value it once did in your life, because you've tried to make it something that it's not meant to be. You know, if you just hear and adopt that delicate awareness, you might hear that, hey, I am very well content with this just being a passion for fun, you know, and that could very well be its purpose. Don't get caught up in it has to be any other way than it already is meant to be. You know, it could very well just add so much value in your life that you might not even realize until it's gone and it's not there anymore. So even if you feel like this urge towards making it more than just fun, give it a go. By all means, you never know, okay? But don't get caught up. You know, you might find your passion might lie in writing, you know, and you've never liked writing, you've never been interested, but as you evolve and grow, so do your passions and your interests. Your experience changes. So why would your passions be the same? I had to learn this the hard way. Every little passion I had, I was like, oh my God, this is meant to be income. This is my career. This is my purpose. But it wasn't. If anything, I was just setting myself up for failure. And if anything, it would make me feel worse. And now what I used to do for fun is a chore. And now it's just not the same. All because I attached a certain income and expectation of what it may and should be, you know. And another thing is, you might actually find once you get involved with it just a little bit extra, you might find that it actually devalues its worth and what it has to offer, because now you put all this unnecessary stress on it once again that you just don't want to do it anymore. So it's best to allow it to flow. Now, you might actually find whatever other passion, desires, and interests that might tickle your fancy and you want to explore a little bit more, and you have this sixth sense saying to you, hey, this could be a little bit more. Then you dive straight into that. Trust your voice, trust your intuition, and trust that whatever you're going to do with this is going to be amazing. And don't once again be attached to the outcome, because once you're attached to the outcome, things go south and you're going to lose faith. You're going to lose everything for it. You know, you don't want that. Okay, so what you might find is that you working a little bit harder on this passion that you have, it's actually doing the art as well as yourself justice. It might be the thing that is meant to happen for that expression. So for example, you like to dance, you know, and now you're getting this feeling, wow, you know, I really do have a feel for this. I really want to take it to the next step. Maybe we can start performing. Maybe we can get into like dance school. I don't know, let's try it. And you might find when you embark on this journey that things just seem to fall into place. It seems to work out for you, you know, you get the right gig, you get the right moves, you get the right dance routine, you meet the right people, you feel great, you feel like your world's enhanced now by just taking it a little bit further, adding those work ethics and bringing it alive, can be doing it so much justice. But that's not to say that every single passion is meant to go that way. The only way to really know this is to follow that sixth sense, is to adopt that delicate awareness to hear how it wants to be manifested. You know, the purpose of exploring all of your passions and trying to figure it out is in the process of discovering. You know, the discovery phase is the most delicate and the most important, because this is where all your energy and effort really is going to go into. And then once you find that right passion, it's going to just effortlessly fall into place, you know, and you will kind of know if you're doing it justice or devaluing it by if you take it that step further and you can feel the resistance boiling up inside of you. Now you've got, it's not for fun anymore, it's a chore. And once something becomes a chore, we all know it's just not fun anymore, you know. So you really need to adopt that awareness to hear it, and don't be attached, you know, and accept it, and accept that, wow, this taught me this taught me this, wow, maybe this opened up another door for you, a new opportunity, a new passion that you might have discovered about yourself. But you will never be able to hear this or adopt this if you don't allow yourself to hear how it wants to be expressed. So you're doing yourself as well as the art justice. Certain passions and interests and routes that you might take in life that you've had high hopes for. I know we've all been there, I've been there many times, and you've had such big dreams and expectations for them, and it just doesn't ever work out. And you might say to yourself, I give up, you know, I'm useless, nothing is meant to be valuable in my life. But you could very well just be setting yourself up for what you're meant to be doing. You will never know once again, because you gave up and you allowed it to consume you in ways that it weren't meant to be expressed and manifest into your life, you know, because you weren't adopting that awareness to hear it how it wants to be manifest. You know, you could be learning the necessary skills in order to take with you to the next adventure, you know, and that is its purpose. It doesn't mean it has to be an income, you know. A lot of passions get devalued when income gets into the topic. Income, you know, when you're mixing your income and your passion, it could very well just not have the same effect as you may think it may have. You know, sometimes, most times, your hobbies and your job are meant to be separate. You know, you might get into the mindset that my job is supporting my passion. If I didn't have this job, I wouldn't be able to do this passion. That is a very strong mindset to have, and a very healthy, clear, authentic expression to have in life. Because once you are in that zone, in that mindset, many doors come your way. You can open them, you can brush through them, and you can allow new ones to come through, and you can live a life full of happiness with no stress, you know, when it comes to deciding these things and letting it just take its turn naturally. You know, when you allow this, it's so much more refreshing than having to worry about every little passion has to be an income. You know, you might have enjoyed acting when you was younger, but when you grow up, you might actually find your passion is swimming. And that is fine, you know. Don't get caught up in just because I used to like it as a kid, it has to be this. It has to be my income now because it's been with me all my life. Now don't get it twisted, you know. You might have the urge, you might be at the back of your mind that you wanted to be an actor. But if it's constantly playing in your mind as you move and age through life, give it a go. Because it's obviously still lingering there for a reason. It has its purpose there. Discover it, whether it's something big, whether it's another lesson, whether it's just necessary skill or a necessary door you have to take. Go through it. But what you might find is most of your passions when you were younger kind of fade, you know, because obviously you grow, you experience changes, you become more authentic, you know, new things start sparking you, you know. So be open, be curious, and allow this process to unfold for you and enjoy life. So just focus on having your job to support your passion for now, until you can discover. But you need to have patience. You know, this really does require patience. It doesn't just happen overnight. It can happen overnight, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will, okay? And don't get discouraged. Keep that faith, keep exploring, have fun. It's all about fun. If you don't have fun, how are you going to enjoy it as a job, you know? So enjoy the process. Up until then, okay, follow and subscribe for more daily tips and wisdom, and let me know in the comments if anything in this video resonated with you, and let's start discussing. So until next time, stay focused, stay healed, stay creative, guys.